We're rolling out in probably 5 to 10 minutes here from Palm Bay to Daytona Beach, Boothill. Going to Boothill. I had some car issues. Put this on.
I was very excited to hear about a freedom convoy in my district, and so I wanted to come out and show some support. Well, freedom's everything. I mean, we're not going to be, it says that America is the home of the free and the land of the brave. Well, maybe it used to be, but not anymore. We saw with these last 2 years with the global COVID biological warfare that has been unleashed on the entire world, the destruction of our freedoms. We thought that we had a First Amendment in this country. We thought that we had the ability to peacefully assemble and protest, and this is a peaceful protest today. But we saw that the government restricted those freedoms and, shut people down, not just here in America, but all around the world. We're really becoming enslaved by these one world order, new world order communists. Well, my name is Laura Loomer. I'm an America First candidate for Congress.
Oh, wait. Defender advance. You know what? Oh, wait. Defender advance. You know what? You need to go on, man. Just get out of my channel right now. You are a freaking joke. I mean, seriously, dude. Running out of here, people are shooting and everything when there's a gun range right next door. Oh my God, I seen your video. I was gonna follow you, dude. But guess what? You're one of the little jokes out there. Don't even come at me. U.S. Transportation Alliance. I know. You ain't no defender. No. Y'all get rid of them mods. I don't even want to look at jokes like that. Anybody that subscribes to him probably Antifa or some kind of boogaloo or what. He's part of the problem.
Hey, Debbie, how you doing? This Doe show when you finish here. He loves you and wants to reach out to you. Please join the Doe Granny Joe. I've been working a lot in Georgia and Atlanta. Outside Atlanta. Should be 5 to 10 minutes, allegedly. But the thing with the convoys is nothing is on time. It's next to impossible to get a bunch of people running. And they put in a fuel pump earlier today. Dropped a gas tank on the pickup truck, on Ross's pickup truck. So they've been working on that. Some of them were working on the welding some wires for the receivers for the CB. So there's all sorts of crafting and skill sets going on here today, which was kind of cool. I got a couple pictures of everybody. I'm so glad I came here. This is great, just a great group of people. Go visit Tommy Temper's YouTube channel so we can link your live stream, okay? Go visit. I can't do anything besides stream right now because it's Florida and it's hot and I don't have AC. Oh my gosh, I lost both of my things. Oh, that didn't work. That's really loud on camera. Well, sometimes you just fail at what you do. That's a failure. Well, we thought laminate sheets might work for tape, but that was a complete fail. But I wanted to take them all off because I went to the library this morning and printed some memes. I don't know if they came up on the camera or not. Disney princesses. Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. For some reason, I got a bunch of Disney ones. I don't know why I got a bunch of Disney ones. That's not foreshadowing anything at all. At all. So when I was in Chicago, I got 100 laminate sheets. Because when I was in Hagerstown, ooh, that's loud. This one's pretty cool. Laminating is fun. I haven't done too many arts and crafts in my life here. So yeah. Tom is a scared bully. Yeah, Tom is a kind of a bully. Go visit Tommy Temper's YouTube channel so we will link your live stream. Yeah, you're more than welcome to share my live streams. Hopefully my live stream is better today. I have it in battery saver mode. Do you happen to know if there's a people convoy in Georgia? I'm not sure if there's an official one in Georgia. This one is not a people's convoy. This one's Florida United Convoy. I met all these guys at People's Convoy in Hagerstown, though. Yeah, I met them all. Casey Barky Face. Okay. Nice, Debbie. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. You have redeemed yourself. I sincerely mean that. Have a blessed Good Friday. On a side note, you are actually cute and have pretty eyes. Oh, hey. That's nice to have a little, yeah, it's nice. It's nice instead of hate. And I'm glad I redeemed myself. To some people, I come off like, everyone has a very different opinion of me when they first meet me. It depends on where they've met me. Because I don't know, I have a lot of different personalities. I guess I have, yeah, I'm kind of like a lizard. I'm a chameleon. I kind of blend in to wherever I'm at. Not in a fake way. I don't really fall into any groups or anything. So there's a lot of people who don't like me at first and then like me later, or vice versa. Who knows? Oh, cool. Thank you, Barky Face. Hey, Knowles Gig. Back again. Thank you. Jersey Dolphins. Thank you. I love you guys all. Good morning, all. Yeah, find me on Facebook, Debbie. I'm Scotty Hochstetter or Defender Advance. I'm not sure where you're watching this. I'm streaming to Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, my Facebook page, and my Facebook group. And yeah, I met all these guys at the People's Convoy, and I had some issues with leadership there. And some people thought I was like going against the convoys or whatnot. I found some group of guys that I felt very safe with because I didn't feel safe at People's Convoy. And I know, and most of the time I felt very safe there, but by the time I left, I did not feel safe. But I feel very safe with these guys. We actually have media passes here, something that we were trying to push when we were in Hagerstown. So I got that for my vehicle. Everyone needs to have one just so that we make sure that, here's my lanyard that Sally met up. She's got a little she shed and she printed it, put it on a little lanyard. I think these are called a lanyard. I think so. So I'm wearing that because I wasn't wearing it yesterday. She's like, what the heck? I did all that work. So we got 5 other media passes for anyone who joins. That was an issue we had at Hagerstown. And me and a bunch of these other guys that were working security there, we're trying to vet the media. And I had sent pictures of Sandy Bachman, who sold the Jan 6 story on Twitter. And I didn't think that she should be there because there was people there whose family members were still in prison from what happened at Jan 6. And they were just there for a speech. So for them to be in a cage still, and those people running around that media that was selling that story, I thought that was not right, and that they probably shouldn't be there. And I asked all them questions if Canadian truckers are heroes of terrorists, and they all would not answer that question because they were spinning the story that they're not heroes. Your CB working? Could you just say something? I want to see if mine's perfect. Perfect.
Can you talk back?
No.
Bad mic?
Yeah, I think it's something with the switch or something. Yes. It's SWR. Yeah, and he thinks that it's in the switch. Do you know what SWR stands for? Okay. I ask you a lot of questions. Yeah. Yeah. What's ANL? Analog? Okay. What would NB be / analog? Wait, say that one more time.
All the way to the top.
NB and ANL?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not what mine was.
Next one should be on CB.
Check, check. Check, check. Okay, yeah, it's on CB.
It might have been you that just came across on BRT.
BRT is down. It's on dim.
Well, that's your how bright your light is. That's what BRT.
Okay, brightness, dim. Okay, that makes sense. Channel 9 just puts you to the emergency channel. And then high cut off. So it's off? Yeah, mine is too. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
I'm getting static when you do that.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is. The other microphone didn't work though. So whatever. I kind of like not having, I can't reply. So I can play dumb. I'll just get. Whew. Happy Easter to you too. That's Easter is what, Sunday? Let's say Thursday. Today is Friday. Oh, today's Good Friday. Shows how much I'm paying attention. Okay, okay. We go for spaghetti dinner on Good Friday. That was what our church did. No. Our church it was a real small church in Wayne. It's like a little horse town, like a little enclave of like manors in the States. And the church is from like the 1830s or 40s. It's real old. So it's just a real small community church. All right.
Hey, Chris, wait a second. Hello, can you hear me? Yeah.
Are you the anchor? The caboose?
Back door.
The back door, okay. Oh, okay, Debbie. Yeah, I'm not sure because they all stream Twitter, Facebook, my Facebook page, my Facebook group, and a Twitter. Then once it's downloaded to YouTube, it goes to Rumble automatically.
Looks to me like we got everybody. Ross took off, I think, to go get that mic. Are we ready when you are?
Convoy, convoy, we're up for a convoy.
What do you think about, do you think that January 6th was peaceful protesters or insurrectionists?
I mean, the real insurrection took place in November of 2020 when they stole the election. And so I think January 6th was a peaceful protest. I don't understand how you could break into the Capitol when it's the people's house. I mean, they seem to think that the Capitol belongs to them and it belongs to the people. And so, the government and the politicians are supposed to fear us. So, those images of politicians hiding under their desks in fear, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when the people fear politicians, it's when you have tyranny, okay? And when the politicians fear the people, that's when you have freedom. So
right.
I would like to see more politicians hiding under their desks.
I don't get behind too many politicians, but I could get behind her hair.
I'm gonna try to get a couple more clips uploaded like that. I don't know if people like that or not. A couple little videos playing, because I think it could be boring just looking out the window. But maybe that's just me. Small keys. Right. Yeah, this is, I'm all off the phone. Sounds cool, KC. We're slow rolling. Hashtag slow rolling. Hashtag Florida United Convoy. There's so many cool people here. It's such a great foundation. See, I'm not hearing some of these CB things. I don't know how they're.
The state is laying about a little over a mile, and they go right onto 95 north.
So I think it's about an hour to Daytona. I think we're taking. I think that's 95. I lived here a long time ago, so I can't remember. But I think we'll be taking 95. Convoy. So there's a little surprise of where we're going tomorrow. It's gonna be really cool. Looking forward to it. Hopefully the stream's good. I've been looking at my other streams and they're just not that good. Just kind of crappy rate, and I don't know what's going on. It should be a better stream. So I'm working on it. I was looking for a while last night, trying to figure. I know I have to turn down the background apps or some of the energy that goes to them. Figure out where to do that has been the issue. And
Are you on 95?
Let these guys pass.
Joey, can you hear Tom?
Oh, there's some thunderstorms out there.
There should be a lot of them down this way.
Hey, hey, hey. Cuties.
White and orange bobtail, your brakes are smoking. That orange and white bobtail, is he north or southbound? Southbound. Yeah, my brakes are southbound. 200.
When does the rally start, Norman? I think we were supposed to be there at 12:30. So, what's it, 109? And I'm not sure exactly where we're at. We just left not too long ago, though. 10 minutes ago. Cats and kids, far more interesting. I'm gonna go on to it with my friend tonight. She's doing Catherine Bernard. She's a lawyer out of Georgia. She's got a public page on Facebook, Catherine Bernard, and she's an amazing woman. She was in the public defender's office in Georgia, and now she has. I think she works with a private practice or has her own private practice. I can't remember which one it is, but every Friday she has a call in with other lawyers and just patriots. It's a Zoom meeting, so I went in on there and talked about People's Convoy. She's very kind. What's cool about her group is she has like what people would consider a sovereign citizen, or just kind of someone who's real freedom orientated without government in terms of an anarchist. But then she has all these lawyer friends that are freedom fighters too, and they don't always get along because it's like two different worlds, but they're all kind of fighting the same people. But she does a great job of like hosting those people all together. And it's usually 6 or 7 o'clock on Fridays. And I always forget because I'm always seem to be super busy at that time, or I just plain forget about it. But I'm going to try to get on tonight and do a little, depending on how things go today in Daytona. Or Ormond. I used to live in Daytona Beach. I had a house almost 20 years ago in Daytona Beach that I inherited right out of college, or halfway through college. And I chose to go and stay in the house than finish college, which I'm glad I did. I'm glad everything happened the way it happened. So I'm right here right now. I don't want to be anywhere else. This is a grassroots convoy. This is grassroots. There's so many people helping. And look at that jerk face. So many people helping behind the scenes. So many just great people who want what's best. What's great is a good amount of them are very good at allowing people to have other opinions. My opinions are separate. Right here, that's really my banner on. I like to have the banner up just in case. But there's a team that has formed, that did form, and that is forming. And that team will get stronger as more bonds and connections are made. And when people see that there's already a good, solid base for that team, that we just need to increase our numbers, increase good numbers, so that we could be effective. I'm not saying that we're not effective. We're very small. But I love everything about that. Whenever you start anything, it's going to be small. But there's so many people talking, thumb out the window. Double thumbs, husband and wife, Vietnam veteran. Let's go, Brandon. Got to roll down the window a little bit. It's getting hot in here. There we go. Got some trucker love. Keep trucking. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. We really need one or two people at an overpass. We haven't had one overpass person. That's one thing traveling from Oklahoma all the way into Hagerstown. There was thousands of people on the overpasses. Thousands. And that's what it's all about. And there was hundreds at the villages. And the day before, I want to say there was 1,000 people. But I can't wait to see the first overpass. I'm not sure if they had overpasses on the people in the overpasses on the first round, because I'm with guys who started the Florida Convoy the last time around and went down to Hagerstown, and that's where I met all these guys. I met them in Hagerstown. I believed in them. They were very concerned about security and how things were run. I'd say militant-wise, and I was wrong. One of them, the guy that I thought was in the military wasn't in the military. The other guy that I didn't think was in the military was, and refused the Jabiru. Army Ranger, and refused the Jabiru. So these are the guys I'm standing next to. I tried to join and be I wanted to be Force Recon in the Marines. I signed my papers, took the HAZMAT test, but they didn't take me. I had reconstructive surgery on my knee, and you have to wait within a year. And I ended up going to college, and I'm grateful I didn't go. Some of my friends went, and they didn't come back the same. And when you send people to war, there's a lot of effects that linger for years and years after a war. Whether the war was just or unjust, or I've had my issues with war, and those issues with war people felt that I had issues with the veterans, and that's not the case. I believe that the soldiers, the veterans who sign up for war are honorable men and women, and they're standing up for our rights, just like we're standing up for our rights here now. And that's why there's numerous ex-military that are in this group. They're still standing up for our rights. And my cousin Chris, my second cousin Chris, he was in Iraq and Afghanistan. I love the guy. I'm not sure if he's watching at all, but yeah, I just, it doesn't matter what the war is about. To me now it matters what the intentions are of the people signing up, right? We know that the politicians and the rich people don't fight their own wars. They send the poor and they send the brave. So, get a hump for this guy. Not gonna do it. I'm angry. I don't want anything to do with it. I ride with my windows down all the time. I don't have air. I like fresh air. I stay at my friend Steph's, some old family friends in Indiana on the farm, coming back from Hagerstown for a day. And when we were inside eating dinner, one of the barn cats jumped in and peed in my van. I was so upset. And I was at my other friend's house and for a week with my windows down most of the time, and they got cats everywhere. There's like 6 cats inside. There's like 7 barn cats outside. They're rodent control. But no cat jumped in and peed in my car. But Steph's barn cats decided that one of them decided to jump in 1 or 2 hours of my window being down and pee. So then I put a bunch of lemon fresheners in here, and I ended up ripping out all the carpet in the back because I couldn't track it down. And so it still smells a little like pee, no matter how much bleach I put in there. And now it smells like pee and lemon thing. So I need to work on that. I'm constant. One thing happens, and then another thing happens. So it's hard to stay up on it. I'm a gypsy, so I live in my van. So it's just, I'm constantly cleaning. I've gotten a lot better. The key is to have less. That's the key. To require less on a daily basis. I have like 3 spoons. I have a like fillet, a filleting knife. I don't even think I own a fork in here. Yes, Sherry. That's what it's all about. And this group is not about one person or one group. It's an alliance with other groups. And hopefully when we get down to DC, we can align with a few other groups. And whether it's groups from the People's Convoy, the State People's Convoy, the Freedom Convoy. I forget what Kip has his convoy. I forget what Kip's convoy is. But I like these guys because a lot of them all have to free the Jan 6 prisoners. And to me, that one's huge. Yes, sir, was support in Florida last time. Go in South Carolina. I watched 3 different convoys who went to DC. So which do you know the different convoys that you watch, Sherry? Hello, Defender. What's up, Rhonda? I'm trying to get to know the different groups of people. But there is property secured for this group in Virginia. The location has not been disclosed yet, where it's at. And was there last time, but yeah. So I'm looking forward to being there, but it's all about the journey. It's about the networking, about mingling, about showing people that there's other people out there who don't believe that plexiglass and drywall masks do anything. There is a group of people out there. And that some people are okay with hugging their friends and family. And they don't want to stay 6 feet away from each other. Let's check out the truck. I like to do the little flyby with the truck. Of course, I do it right on the hill. Yeah, if you got any links to any of the other convoys rolling into DC or any grassroots convoys, throw them out in my comments. I'd love to follow them. I've been seeing some of the stuff in Ohio or Iowa. I'm not sure who I'm following for that, but if you could share in the comments who you're following in those different little convoys, I'd love to promote them and make videos and share to get that information out, because that's what's really going to work is small groups coming together as large groups. Small groups, you can control a lot more. You can control a lot of the inner workings. Just like a republic is a set of a bunch of small states. It's a republic of truckers, of alliances. And all alliances don't have to be completely the same, but you could fall under some general specifics. There's a honker right there. around, dude. Sally. Go, Sally, go, Sally, go. There you go. Just go around, go around. Drill, baby, drill. Oh, yeah. So this Florida United Convoy. I'm on all platforms, trying to grow on all of them. Telegram, Gab, Instagram, TikTok, Vimo. Get her. I'm doing Float too. I gotta read down the Float app. Not sure if you guys know what Float is. It's like a cryptocurrency social media / social media program. Zoom up on these. Check out. Why no one talkie on the walkie? So I met a guy at the gas station today, and he's like, "Yeah, I watch these First Amendment things on online where they go into buildings with like First Amendment audits." It's like, "Yeah, I love them. I can't get enough of them." I was like, "Yeah." You guys haven't checked out First Amendment audits, you should check them out. There's hundreds and hundreds of videos and auditors, First Amendment and Second Amendment auditors. I think we're going near the Boothill Saloon, but I thought the Boothill Saloon was in Daytona. And they're saying it's in Ormond, so I'm not sure. Had a great interview with Laura Loomer. She's awesome. Check out my YouTube. The last 24 hours or last 36 hours. I had Laura, a great interview with Laura. Awesome politician. Not too many politicians that I ever say that about, but I definitely will say that about her. Anyone standing up for that, this Jan 6 stuff, this should be at the forefront of it, all news media. And the media who sold the insurrection story, there needs to be trials for them. I believe, that's my belief, right? Like, I'm not even a Republican or into Trump. All my friends are. All their beliefs are the same as mine. That's all I need to know, right? Like, I don't need to get into the politics of it, right? I believe the politics is at the local level, at the sheriff, the local county judge. But people went to hear him speak. A former president, like it's okay to look at to go to the building owned by the people to hear a former president who used to work at that building speak. It's okay. That's not a crime. Anyone who says it's a crime is creating treason amongst the people. They are. Those are treasonous acts to say that you're not allowed to go to the people's property and try to redress their grievances. That is the crime that was happened on January 6th. Hey, Ross?
Convoy question. Communism, was it developed by a politician or a scientist?
That's a good question.
Answer the politician. Scientists would eat target on mice first.
I thought it was a bat. You got a honker. Thought it was a bat.
Tell Reagan you.
Where's Rossi Poo, man? Rossi Poo in the convoy today or what? Let's see some of the vehicles here. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Oh, them flags flying. Copy again, huh? Man, I got everything closed. All right, if it's choppy, man, I don't know if I should just go and static record it. I think I might if it's choppy. What do you think? Keeping me honest here, Dan. Keeping me honest. I got nothing uploading. All my windows closed. Yeah, I got 3 bars. I could have 5. Better? Look at you, Dan, doing all the little tricks here. Crafted little devil, you. That helped a little bit.
Got a 4-wheel on the side of the road changing the tires.
Oh, yeah. These guys are awesome. These are the coolest couple. They were in Hagerstown. They were just coming back from their sail from I don't know where. They parked their boat and they came out to go to Hagerstown, and then now they're here with the Florida Convoy. Just amazing. She had a radio show for a few years. She's just an amazing woman. I need to interview her tonight. They're taking off in Jacksonville and following their daughter, who's running for 2 months straight, running more than a marathon every single day, and they're gonna trail behind as support for them. The people in the big Class C, I think that's a Class C up there. She hiked the Appalachian Trail. Just some amazing people here. Amazing people. Tuck up behind them. Be careful, brother. I gotta go put ball joints and new A arms on my truck. Yeah. Land New Smyrna. We're getting close. Getting close. Got a honker. I love that Canadian flag. It's different. I don't think the anchor is gonna let me. So here, let's do a cruise of everybody. There's one more behind me. Tom's got a nice gimbal. Going with a gimbal. I need to get a gimbal. So Billy, this guy right here to the right, he bought a bobtail, and just to come onto the Convoy, but the engine was bad, so he was pretty disappointed. But he still came in his pickup truck, and yeah, they're in it to win it. I love the commitment of people. Whatever the group's doing, they're doing. Powerful thing. It's hard to get a group of people that are all, might I say, brothers in arms. We're going where I think we're going. We got a. Hi. If it's the place we're going to, and if they're parking us in the place I think they're parking us. I was involved with this big bar fight there like 20 years ago. We had gone and me and my friend Chris were hanging out. They had all these girls up on stage dancing, just bike week. It was during bike week. Just dancing, me and him were hanging out, and this girl comes up. She's like, oh, she's pretty. And so naturally we became friends with her, and we went and had a drink with her. She's talking with us, and we walk over to the bar, and another girl comes over and starts chatting. Never have I had that many girls talking to me that quickly ever anywhere, but it was just one of those days. And the bartender came up, and I actually worked with the bartender at a restaurant called Caribbean Jack's in Daytona, right on the Intercoastal. I was a waiter, and she was the bartender there. And so she hooked us up with a free round of drinks. And for whatever reason, no, what happened? The one girl bought me a drink, and the other girl that was talking to us gave her a dirty look. They gave each other a dirty look. They didn't even know each other. It was within the first minute that they gave each other a dirty look. So we're sitting there. We have a drink, and all of a sudden, the one girl leaves. Comes back, and they start catfighting, and they start fighting, and they were both with these groups of guys, and the guys start fighting, and they're tossing the girls, and complete chaos broke out within 5 minutes of us being there, meeting these two girls. And my friend the bouncers come and break it up, and they split us up. And when the bouncers are splitting it up, I'm on the one side with the one group. My friend Chris is on the other side with the group, and he's all about random adventures, and I am too. And I wave to him as he goes, and I go. We both go off with both parties, and I meet up with him in the morning, and he's got a flat tire, and yeah, it was just great. He had a flat tire, and the girl I was hanging out with ended up having a flat tire, and we waited in the car from 3 in the morning to 6 in the morning to get the AAA to come and get us somewhere in Ponce. They had they were just spring breakers, because bike week and spring break. There's one weekend where they overlap, and so being a Daytona Beach local, and 21, 22, that was a time that was the time to go out, was bike week, the overlay of bike week and spring break, and that's what it was. And both those groups were in for spring break, not for bike week. And so, yeah, I went out and hung out with them. They had an Oceanside condo. So it was a wild night, night to remember. So it's going to be cool if that's where we're at, because that's there's the Boothill Saloon, and then behind it is this huge parking area that they put canopy tents over, and that becomes the bar. I mean, it's been so long since I've been to even that strip. Everyone who goes to Boothill gets into a bar fight. Yeah, well, I can see that. I can see that. I have another funny story about that. So before I worked at Caribbean Jack's, I worked at Bennigan's, and I think that's over by the sea down the way, heading towards Flagler, and worked right in the ocean there. And so I worked lunch. I didn't want to work dinner. I just wanted to work lunch. I just wanted to come in, work for 3-4 hours. I'd have my board shorts on. I'd have my surfboard in my pickup. After work, I'd just cross the street and go surfing, cruise down the river, cruise down the beaches and everything. I just wanted to surf and hang out and not work much. Just give me enough money to cover my bills, and I'm good, and a little food. And so I'm waiting on tables, and this lady's like, I can't believe how racist they are down there, and this and that, going on and on. I was like, well, they're like bikers and everything. I mean, they're not really racist. She's like, Well, there's all these signs on the doors that say no colors allowed. I was like, oh my gosh, no, 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 not color, not colored people, motorcycle club colors. So there's quite a few bars that say no colors, and that, you know, most the motorcyclers know that it's groups, that it's no MC club colors, not a racist thing. So I thought that was funny. I'm not sure if there's still those signs up, but that's an old story. It's a fun time. Biketoberfest is a fun time in Daytona. I enjoyed the spring break. It was like 3 weeks of American spring break, a week to 6 weeks of Canadian spring breaks, because they're on like tri-semesters and they're pasty. So I love you Canadians. If there's any Canadian watching my stream, I know there's been quite a few, because we're all kind of united now. But they would come down. They weren't the best tippers because in Canada, the waiters and waitresses aren't paid like slaves like they're paid in America. So they don't. It's not accustomed to tip as much in Canada because they get paid more. So just a little thing. Yeah, Fitzcrafter, give him a like, a share, a subscribe. Nice guy, Dan, and from the Ozarks. I met him in Missouri, and yeah, I think he's coming out here sometime next week. So I'm looking forward to him being here. Just a good old boy, good guy. From what I know about him, better be a good guy, Dan. Too old and too crazy to continue going bike, but man, do I miss it. Yeah, I get that. I kind of got all my partying out. I kind of partied like a madman from like 21 to 23 here in Daytona. And I was just going out to the bars with all the people from Caribbean Jacks. I didn't really go out with the people from the other. I worked at Ruby Tuesdays right across the street from the Speedway, and then Bennigan's. But I didn't really go out and hang out with them at the bar. When I started working at Caribbean Jacks, we'd walk down the Crook's Den. The Crook's Den was my favorite place because it was a dive bar and it smelled nasty. But I brought all the waitresses and waiters there from Caribbean Jacks, and the girls would just pour shots down our mouth, and we just get. You'd see stars, and the whole world would be spinning.
Going down up here.
Whoa, 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 people. But I just went, I was drinking a lot, having a little too much fun. It was spring break, you know, we'd go to the club, we'd go to Razzles, and there was that hotel bar club, a Holiday Days Inn or a Holiday Inn, Club 101 or something. It was on the beach, I can't remember. Ocean Deck, do the Ocean Deck all the time. The Oyster Pub. Mai Tais, Adobe Gilas. We'd walk from the Ocean Deck to Adobe and Mai Tais and hang out. And gosh. There used to be like a real poshy club, like Miami Beach style at right next to Razzles there. I guess that would be south of Razzles. Had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And we'd always go up. When my friends came, we'd go out at the beach for the sunset, get them in the water, because everyone from Chicago wants to just get their feet in the water. And then the next day, I usually took them up to Blue Springs, and we'd go up the spring, float down. I had snorkels and goggles for everybody, so that we'd walk up to the spring and then lazy river and snorkel on the way back.
Yeah, I just go down for the merge.
Oh yeah, Gail, it does get old. It definitely gets old. I like to party once in a while. Now, I'm a big partier once in a while. I still like to let loose and have fun with my friends. But I also like to support my friends that are sober and aren't drinking and whatever, and have fun without the booze and the party. Because you could have just as much fun with or without it. It's hard finding some of those friends. So, but I'm big on supporting people when they're going through their different addictions, whatever it might be, because everyone's addicted to different things. Yeah, my house was right behind Beach. I think that's Beach Street or River Street. That runs on the one side, the side of the Speedway along the Intercoastal. I was right behind. I was on Mullally and Ridgewood was where my house was. My grandfather bought the property and built both houses, and I restored most of it. I ended up having an issue with one of my neighbors, Holly Hill, Daytona Beach. Isn't that our? It's not. We're going to Ormond. I had a job at the LPGA too, actually, as a banquet, but I smoked a little of the wacky tobacco and I didn't pass my drug test. So I don't know. The LPGA. There's the LPGA Women's Club. It's like a banquet hall, and I got the job because I saw it in the penny ads or the classifieds. I went over there early. I got there at like 6:30, and the interview wasn't until 8. And I just sat around and waited. And I was the first person in. And I had worked at a real nice restaurant, a 4-star restaurant in Chicago, where Al Capone used to come up, the Hotel Baker in St. Charles. And so I had some fine dining experience working at like a real nice restaurant there. And the lady's like, the early bird gets her worm. She's like, we haven't had a job opening in 3 years. That's how well those banquet servers were doing. They wouldn't give it up. And I was the first hire in 3 years. And they said, all you got to do is pass the drug test. I was like, oh, no problem. Yeah, so a missed opportunity. But everything had to happen for me to run into these guys. I almost didn't even come. It takes us too long to recover from party these days. Yeah, I get it, Gail. So yeah, you are right in the heart of it. Yeah, I was, and my neighbor's house was the what's the name of their motorcycle club? Their MC. It was the 5th Brigade. So it was the 5th Brigade's clubhouse. The main guy, Shadow, he owned it. So I shared a driveway with them. And so they were affiliated with the Outlaws. And so I'd come home from working at Bennigan's on the Strip during Bike Week, Biketoberfest. And my driveway, I couldn't get into my driveway because there's all these Outlaws and the 5th Brigade guys. And I just parked out on the street and walked in, and I let them park in my yard, and well, what are you doing, dude? Brake checking me.
Y'all find the gun thing in here?
Come on, Virginia. There you go.
Hey, El Presidente! Thanks for the fuel now. Yeah, something might be working. Hey, Super Trucker, can you talk now? Ross, you got that working?
That's negative.
Damn. You know where we're going? In that case, you should be behind me.
I'm in charge. I'm special.
Exit 273. Make a left.
That's a beautiful day. Super hot. This should, if that was LPGA, this should be the International Speedway. That's what he just said. And we should go by the racetrack then, Daytona 500. I think that's where we should be. LPGA is that way.
Not sure if I can answer it there, but I'm funny. They got this exit in a mile. Back one. Oh, that's right. This is a clover lead. So actually, when they go around clover lead, then they got a right at the bottom. Now you got to make a left. We got to go west. I'm sorry.
We all make mistakes, Chris. He's not listening right now. Oh, this is one. US 1. This is 1. How's this 1? This is Highway 1, not A1A. That's right. So it's 1 on the outskirts, and then US or A1A is right on the ocean side. How did he get ahead? Bucky's. I didn't see the Bucky's. They got some great. I don't know if they have them in Florida, but in Texas and over that way, they got the kolaches.
Well, maybe, well, sitting at the light, truck coming up on the right, traffic coming up on the right.
Freedom, 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 freedom.
Back door made a left turn. We're about 2 miles to destination. Looks like it's on the left.
So it's not the Boothill Saloon. That's what I was saying. I'm so confused.
We gotta go just past the Iron Horse Saloon and make a U-turn. Florida, of course we have to make a U-turn. One trip is complete with our U-turn. Now you can't get nowhere in Florida without making a U-turn. Or a roundabout. Born and raised in Florida.
Oh, look at the Ghostbusters. I think that's Ghostbusters. There were some haters there. Salt Life. Yeah, it is Boot Hill. So Boot Hill is on Main Street, right, Kale? That's why I'm all confused.
And here we are, right here on our left.
What is Boot Hill Saloon?
my beef supervisor come on the right. No lights on. Somebody pull out there and stop it.
Probably not. I don't know if I've ever been here.
Chris, what's the deal? They got to enter the off. They actually got to the light to turn around it. You got the rest of us out in the traffic.
I don't know if I've ever been to Iron Horse.
Holding up traffic.
Perfect.
I'm not sure which driveway they want us to pull in. Can you wave everybody else by? Get me out of there. My ass is out here flapping.
Your jaws are flapping up too. Just let them wait. They're fine. Go. Go, go, go. Oh yeah, there's some people here. Okay, honk, 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 honk. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do we got going on here? Oh, I'm just trying to get my ass off the road finally. Yeah, same for us. Just trying to get everybody off the road.
Where do they want me to park? Yeah, Boothill. Thing's hot.
No. What? I'm here. That was cool. I was following you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You were watching it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, getting adjusted here. Oh. The famous Boothill. That's one of my favorite. I love that. The Purple Heart.
Those are very cool.
Yeah. Go very good. Hello.
Hey, if any of you guys want to, because you're all bunched up here, if you wanted to move down further and pull in like this,
Okay.
to see your flags and stuff,
Okay.
you're more than welcome to do that. I mean, we got plenty of room here.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Yep. I'll move over by that.
Stay cheaper. Around here, I'm going every day. I could serve somebody. It may be the devil, it may be the Lord, but I have to serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. Serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. Have to serve somebody. down at the station. I don't care where it goes. On a mountain, highest mountain. Don't jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see?
It's been doing to me.
Jump off, nobody gonna know. That man on the ground, she never told me goodbye. Can't you see? Can't you see what I want to do today? Can't you see? Can't you see what I want to do today? Gonna buy a ticket down at the station. I don't care where it goes. Gonna get southbound. Oh, let it goes. The train runs out of track. Can't you see? Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Gonna get southbound. Can't you see what that woman been doing to me? Can't you see what another can't you see what another woman been doing to me? Can't you see? Welcome, truckers. I see you raise a hand to the truckers out there. I see some trucks out there in the parking lot now. There you go, guys. Welcome to Orem by the Sea. That's Orem Beach. Here he comes with the Colorado Junior, yeah. The hardest working drummer in Volusia County. That's for sure. That's for sure. I keep flowing down the road. Well, they call me the breeze. I keep flowing down the road. I ain't got need nobody. Nobody worry about me. Ain't no change in the world. Ain't no changes in me. Ain't no changes in the weather. Ain't no changes in me. I ain't hiding from nobody. Nobody's hiding from me.
What's up, Doc?
Got a green light now, baby. I got to keep on moving on. Green light now, baby. I got to keep on moving on. I'm gonna go to California. I'm gonna go to, I don't know. To run it down. Come on, man. Beaches, make me feel right at home. Georgia teacher, let me feel right on. Look at no woman, I can't stay at Georgia long. Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep flowing down the road. Call me the breeze. I keep blowing down the road. I ain't gotta be nobody, nobody worries about me. Ooh, Mr. Breeze. Well, let me see. They're out there. I can hear them breathing. I went down to the crossroads and on my knees. Down to the crossroads, fell down on my knees. Lord have mercy. Down to the crossroads, tried to make it right. Down to the crossroads, tried to make it right. We see the way, but it takes right by. Look at Hold down to roads, my way on my side. Hold down to roads, take my right by my side. Easy house, baby, all the good side. Run, you can run, till my pedal go round. Run, you can run now, till my pedal go round. Stand closer, believe I'm singing down.
Buck Rock. There's a band around here. They go by Buck Rock.
Yes, Mama, we got some goobers.
You're on camera.
Yeah. What?
Mwah.
What with that?
Running on our case. I gotta get over to my phone.
All right. Yeah.
That man has so much bad
His shirt's Ross's shirt's pretty good too, man. It looks red on the computer or on the shirt. I want to put this here. Is that okay? Yeah. But yeah, I say that with the words with like the word Republican. What Republican means, the word president means a whole different thing to somebody else. Very specific issues. And that's what you worry about. The victor's right. The you didn't see it. No, we got off. He was. Some benefits to that. Political parties. No. We're getting a beer. It is.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good. Nice job. Try not to be under the shade. But like the sun is like right here. Yeah. That's good. That's yeah. That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. The Hopi Indians were against titles because they caused division within within the tribe.
Well, that's it. So that might be something we should get to.
Would I be able to interview you later? I like.
What was it you said that they got you?
Well, contemptuous behavior was what I did 90 days for.
What does that stand?
That means anything.
You didn't respect the.
Yeah, I didn't deem worthy hold regard or of the court, of the British. I mean, it's British. They wear a black gown. They're on a platform above you. In Chicago, in King County, which is one of the collar counties of Cook County, which is Chicago. Crook County, yeah, Crooked County. Yeah, it's Chicago. So it was right outside of Chicago. I was locked up with federal inmates. I did time with the America's Most Wanted. Yeah, rapists and murderers, and I was considered the scary threat because I live streamed my trial. I tried to live stream it, and they did not like me filming it.
What year?
So this was 9 years ago. So that was 2013. Well, and I'm a big advocate for transparency and saluting good cops and prosecuting bad cops. And in the courtroom, there needs to be cameras. I sat through hundreds of court appearances. I had hundreds of court appearances because I was fighting 3 different charges. They ran all 3 charges. That the cultivation, then the contempt was a separate issue.
So when you say cultivation of medical,
I was growing plants.
okay.
So I was growing plants. Just and now everyone's like, oh, now it's legal. It's like, but there's like, I'm in permaculture now. There's thousands of herbs that I could grow. Like pot's great, but like there's 1,000 other herbs that I could grow that is.
And the thing is, it's God's medicine. Right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now,
All of them are. All of them are. Even the psychedelic mushrooms and stuff. Yeah. Well, that's if you look up the AMA, American Medical Association, you're gonna find his name. You look up Carnegie, that all came from there. The UN building in New York was donated by the Rockefellers, and they talk all this stuff about Russia and everything going on. But then we're sitting on the UN with them. There's 5 permanent sitters or members of the UN: Russia, China, America, Britain, and France. So they say that they're a terrorist and that they own TikTok and all the things they say, but then why are we in the UN with them? If they're terrorists and they're bad, you got to pick. It's either they're good or they're bad, because from the UN is the World Health Organization, and the World Health Organization is where our government, our country is getting our information through the CDC, going through the World Health Organization.
So the thing is, my perception is coming from my and reading energy. So what I do is read stuff, but I read. So everything you're talking about is 100% on point. And what they're doing and why it turned into something that was at one point supposed to be something that was good to bring the world united has actually been turned into the powers to be.
Yep.
Taking the ability and tricking the people and using that position in order to switch everything and turn it back to the other side of what we're talking about. So what I do here and what I teach and what I've come to learn like years of my own practice to building myself is word usage, comprehension, perspective, understanding, but being able to train yourself to switch your thoughts and your perception. So we use all that positive words.
Yep.
Because if you use negative words, you're going to manifest, no matter what word you're using and the energy behind it, you're going to manifest that to you. So through all the shutdowns and all the lockdowns, all people have was time to sit in front of the television. Well, if you look at all the different newscasts and you look at how they've done it, and they're like every 30 days there's a news cycle that all these stations are repetitively saying the same thing. Well, what they're doing is they're changing the habit of the way people think. They're taking what I do and making it positive and using it against everybody for the negative.
Yeah.
So when they're like, Trump,
Where are you listening from?
they hated Trump because that's how they continue to run.
I got Project Mockingbird is alive and well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Contrary to what they'll have you believe.
So they took old school knowledge that has been here since the beginning of time. The kings used it, churches used it, people in power used it, and because of losing, they had fear of losing money and power and not believing there was enough for everybody. They took what they knew, used it for themselves, took it in the opposite direction, put it out there to the masses. They didn't believe that they had the ability, right, to overcome anything, and without them they wouldn't do. And it's completely amazing to be able to watch.
There's more of us than there are.
but fear.
Right back here. He's got a vaccine, it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
I got it.
See. Hello, Mom. That's awesome. I love it.
Oh wait, do it again. He needs another shot.
Hey, you're not fully vaccinated yet. You got 2 more yet. Did you make that?
No, I had it made.
You had it made.
2 of them.
2 of them. That's impressive.
$700.
$700 for that. Wow.
I've been standing out in front of the airport in Palm Coast.
Okay.
3 months straight, every single day, while the Flagler Department of Health was testing and giving out vaccines. And their only concern was, why wasn't I in front of CBS or somebody else instead of bothering their business?
Well, thank you for your service.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah, someone's got to do it.
Everybody driving by a murder scene.
Yeah.
Don't bother me. I'm
Yeah.
going.
I love your shirt too. Oh, that's impressive. So it's at a plexiglass?
Yeah.
That's
I
supposed to.
broke it a couple of times.
Okay, you got a thin enough one to wrap around, huh?
Oh, no,
It's a cylinder. Ah. That is super cool.
and I got lots of time.
Yo, that's cool. Yeah, it's super cool. He said he paid $800 for it. He had it made, 2 of them. Yeah, that's serious. That's a man on a mission right there. What? Yeah. Don't say it's. No, not all of them. If you see me walking around with it, I'm live all the time in the van. Convoy's rolling, I'm live. Hey, I saw you with the gimbal. You had a gimbal, huh? What? How much did you pay for that gimbal? $350. It's real nice. Yeah.
Oh, we want me. I was out there with him.
Okay.
He helped me do my channel.
Okay.
I was working on my channel. So I'm really going to get into
Okay.
the road.
Okay.
You know, I'll be driving on Mercedes and, you know, RV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we get off. This thing is like this. Maybe a tax program.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we got our ass down there. Yeah. I get right. Motherfuckers with rainbow flags, fucking dicks and kids.
Yeah.
Saying, whoa,
Yeah.
nothing like about 20 little bitty fucking girls just yelling and screaming, calling you a Nazi and fucking this and that. Yeah, so I'm gonna start another page because the 2 pages I got, I don't want to interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they already made me famous on Instagram.
Yeah.
They made me real famous, real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, people love the drama.
Oh yeah.
They love the drama.
I've been around the Proud Boys out there, Beverly Hills, and all that shit. Oh yeah, they were like my bodyguard. And I was with Chris. I was always his bodyguard. I always had to sacrifice. Where's he at? No, we were up there in France the other night. I left there in the middle of the night. They called me, told me my husband got out. I started yelling.
Yeah, that's what you said. It's not he's paid to work, he's paid to work. I love a shot. Yeah, I just got this one and it telescopes up to like 8.
I'm sure how I filled the box.
Whoa.
Put it in my head.
What is it good for?
Yeah.
It's a link
Yeah.
right to me.
Yeah.
This is what I'm, I
Yeah, no, you know, like I'm gonna do a little Instagram live, you know, do a TikTok live today. You know, I'm just trying to get on all the platforms. I've been slow building. My first video was uploaded like 7 or 8 years ago. So I was my trial. Well, the FBI tried to get me the FBI confidential, and I filmed it in a cafe report. And I thought that would have gotten hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'll have to re-release it now that I have more people involved. Oh, yeah. But they just set me up and tried to get people with guns to set up people with guns. And they were gonna drop the charges that I was facing before. Like I heard you beat your one case, still got those 7 or 6 felonies. I can talk to the prosecutor and make it disappear. And it sounded like a great idea, but I thought in my head, if I even talk to them and I end up in jail, I'm dead. Or in my head, I was dead. I'm a win, but I really can't handle jail, like, right? Like, all right, I'll turn this on. Record by it.
And I'm going on Facebook right now.
Yeah. Well, I start with TikTok next. Q&A, TikTok. I got 10,000 views in 1 week on TikTok. 10,000 views. That's hard on Facebook and YouTube. I mean,
So shadow ban.
yeah, shadow ban.